Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your weekly Angelic messages for the week of January 23rd to the 30th, 2021. I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the little notification button or the bell that says all, so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. And if you would like to get a personalized reading with me, I will leave all that information in the description box below, and then you'll be able to find all that information there. And also, if you would like to send in your question to get a free reading during the week, I will leave my email address there as well. And that way, if you send in your question, please send your name and your date of birth, and also the person's name and their date of birth if other people are involved. And don't worry, only your initials will be read in the question for confidentiality purposes. So only you will know if it is your question. So, but hopefully you are doing well and things like that. So that is excellent. I'm having some coffee here to keep warm mainly. But hopefully you guys are doing well on this Monday. It's a little after 2, closer to 2:30. I did call off my day job, so that is excellent. So just because the roads are really bad here and stuff, because it's been snowing all day and stuff, basically. It's a little bit of a break now, but it's going to be starting up again soon. So, not like the best or anything like that. So, that is there and stuff. So, yeah. But otherwise, I hope you guys are doing well and things like that, and that you're doing excellent. And that you are staying safe wherever you are. So, but yeah, so hopefully last week wasn't a bad week for you and things like that, and that it was actually a good week and stuff. So, but let us get here into the reading here, because this is the third time that I've been trying to record this video. Damn Mercury retrograde. Yeah, the last time I was recording and I was getting through the energies, and it paused and it like froze while I was doing the recording. I was like, oh boy. So I had to restart all over again. So, but let's get here to it. So I did want to mention that I do have my sage candle here. I'm sending you guys some healing energy and clearing your space and my space as well. So I ask that you, at this time, you have your feet firmly planted on the ground, have your heart wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that you're about to receive, and then we'll go into a moment of silence here, and we'll get started from here. So right away, when I'm tuning into the energies of the week, the angels are wanting me to remind you that not to get stuck in our heads. So that was one of the main messages that was coming through. Right away was the fact that they're not wanting you to get stuck in your head and things like that. So, and this is also going in conjunction with the energies of the week, which we'll talk about in a second. But we are wanting to be able to remember to be mindful and present as much as possible for this week, so that we don't get caught up in the overthinking and then recognizing when we're in that cycle of the hamster wheel spinning and spinning, that we don't get bogged down with anything like that. So that is definitely there. And also, of course, if that is there, that means that the energy is a little off in that area. But we'll talk about that in a second. The other thing that they are wanting me to remind you of is to be able to let go of the control, and that is in regard to your solar plexus, and things like that. So it's allowing yourself to go with the flow, because I feel like it's going to be having a few bumps this week, but nothing major. So a few bumps here and there, but nothing major and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just kind of what that entails and stuff like that. So that is really a good thing. So, but otherwise, hopefully, you guys will take it easy this week and things like that. So the next part here is that we have is going into the energies of the week. The first energy that is really coming up is the red energy. And the red this week is actually quite low. So the red energy is all about the base foundation. So it's all about that securities, and having that security that we have. So it's all about that basic needs. So it's very similar to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs that he created. If you think back to Basic Psychology 101, and that triangle basically, and the base chakra is a correlation with the red energy and things like that. So that is definitely there. It's like things like food, sleep, sex, and also finances and things like that, and home things. So that's some of the stuff that we're trying not to get in our head about and overthink. Oh my gosh, is this going to be like not my week or things like that? So that is definitely there. Oh my gosh, some of my masks that I had, I realized didn't wash off and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Which is my best friend got me that for Christmas, so it was a really good one. But anyway, going back to the energy here. So that is really what that is, because the red energy is lower than it has been the past few weeks. So it's really not as much red energy. So the next energy that they are really wanting me to talk about is the green energy, which is a lot of green this week, which is the give and take of love and things like that. And be careful if you are giving too much love to another person and they don't give that love back, then you have to remember to set that boundary and things like that. And that is critical. So next we're going to be going in here into the pink energy, which is all about self-care. So this morning I did a face mask, which was really beneficial, and it made my skin a lot smoother, and my skin is happier because of it. And now, this evening, I will be doing a bath and things like that. So that will be another form of self-care. And that's also an important aspect of self-care. So next, we're going to be moving into the orange energy. We did the orange a little bit, but I think I talked about it, but I don't remember. But the orange energy is going to be quite high this week, so that is all about creating a wellness plan, having that creative energy to be able to flow really well. So if you want to accomplish something creative this week, that now is your opportunity, and things like that. So that is definitely there. And going on into the sexual energy is also there as well for the orange. So now this week would be a good week for having fun with a partner or going solo. So good to rendezvous this week. But yeah, so that is definitely there. But it's also important for that wellness as well. So be mindful of that. And that correlates with the pink energy that we have, and along with the green. So all really good energies for this week. So now we're going to go into the yellow. So the yellow energy is Not really there. It's there, but it's not there. So it's going to be coming in spurts. So we'll have confidence, but then it'll back off. Have confidence, then it'll back off. So that is definitely that. So we can combat that with mindfulness practice, and remember to loving ourselves, which is basically the theme of the week. Is remember to honor our feelings and to love ourselves. Um, and stuff like that. So that is definitely there. Um, the next one here is we're going to go into the blue. So the blue is there, but it's really like not the best blue for communication and things like that. Communication is going to be less because this week we're going to be focusing more inward instead of outward. So that is there. So next we're going to be going into the purple. So there's going to be plenty of imagination, intuition, and things like that. So our dreams are going to be active this week. So boom, boom, boom. And that is all good. So next we're going to be going into the purple, which is communicating with our spiritual team, God, Jesus, the angels, and stuff like that. And our guides and our loved ones that are on the other side, and things like that. So we're going to be able to hear all those people on our spiritual team and see things like that. So that is definitely there. So, but that brings us to the energies of the week. So that's pretty cool. So I was going to use this deck, but I think I'm going to use the other deck and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do that. So this is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. That's what I'm going to be using. So let's get it out of the box. Alright. So what does everybody on my YouTube page need to know for the collective for January 23rd to the 30th, 2021? Ooh, oh boy. Tower. Interesting. Okay. Was not expecting this. Okay. So the first card here of the week is that we got is Disruption. And it is 16, and if you reduce that as angel number 7. So this is the Tower in the regular tarot. So this is all about change. As much as we despise change, we are having a lot of tower moments that are going to be a shake-up for this week. So it's going to be a bumpy ride for this week. That is definitely there. There's no need to explain the change part. So nobody likes the tower card. And things like that. So that is there.
Incoming team chat request. Incoming team chat request. Incoming team chat request.
Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that I had it on, so I just turned it on. And stuff. So I wasn't expecting it to go off, but they'll come back to me because they are returning. So, but yeah. So it is the disruption as we just basically saw. So be careful this week. Remember to go with the flow of things and not to force things. So remember, it's all about that letting go of that control part too. So that is definitely there. I mean, it's not a bad week. It's just that we have this. Next one here is material and spiritual prosperity. So it's a good week to look at the overview of everything that we have going on, and it's card number 6. Very fitting for financial prosperity. So I feel like this is an overview of what we have going on, and just looking at things from a different perspective of maybe our finances and things like that, and what our kingdom looks like. So I always think of it as building your own kingdom. So yeah, that is definitely there. And the next card here is that we have is Stand Your Ground. And it is all about being authoritative. And it is card number 7. So